That's a good 50 off the bar, but again, that pressure. Kit not trying to push the mold too far. The double clean off the post and into the net. Nice shot by Loris Raptor.
And a little worried that it might skip off the post and get away from him. Thankfully, just able to reach it. Cood, tough stretch. I think it was time a factor.
Oh, decent touch. Taken away, all three players in the net. Loris Raptor gets that one back around. Shot is on target for Mate, 2-0 Kit.
I think they came out of the goal and just punched the last goal line player. I think, yeah, it was Jiggy in that corner. Just got bashed out of the way by Loris Raptor.
Attempted dish, but no contact, and Loris Raptor getting kicked out of the way. Recovers well enough as the follow-up. Nice. Pretty slow from Salford. Winning the 50, missing it, and Jiggy getting the goal.
Even Pads is confused down there in the corner. She's like, how did I miss that? I don't understand.
Goes up and whoop. Front, but it skipped off of his hood. Couldn't get the low 50.
Good idea. I think Salford really struggling to figure out how to approach Mate, but they catch everyone too far forward in the midfield. Jiggy on a Sunday stroll into the blue net.
Pads got caught. Optimistic positioning, expecting that 50 to go one way.
Consistently with mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, I think you see that, especially because Salford sometimes just pull off midfield. And then Kit get a free ball in the corner and what a shot from Loris Raptor. Fist bumps around for that one.
Definitely not mechanics based here. It's just a nice challenge. Mate noticing the space behind Jiggy. Don't try and force it. Turning the car upside down, jumping towards the floor to reset faster. Make sure you can get to that challenge. Dump towards the back post. They catch Loris Raptor headed out of the net. Cood will collect another one.
This is the difficulty on these defensive rotations. You see Loris Raptor coming up. I don't know if he could have avoided that. Maybe
that's the right move for Martin. Just chuck it down the other side. You need to clear the space. You need to buy the extra toe. Oh, no!
Oh, jeez, I know. You're gutted, man. You want to see them get the touch, but this one sails right by him. See you later. Unfortunate.
If you don't go for the pessimistic approach and play a little more conservatively and defensively, because if you lose that challenge, you're going to put a lot of pressure. Like on Pads right here, you got to come up with a touch. Martin will square it up and go to the back post for number one.
Most times the back wall has actually been clean defensively for Kit, but Pads, that's another squad. It's just about that positioning and, like we've been saying, that option coverage. Loris Raptor missed touch and they're going to get punished. Jiggy puts it in.
Little misplay from Kid SC in the corner. Mate dumping it off to Loris Raptor. Doesn't take the best line up the wall. Of course, it's all about how you read it, and Pad's thinking that one's going forward.
Seems to be in greater effect today for the team. After that game one, they just haven't really been able to find that consistency. Speed and shot is good for Loris Raptor, finally getting them on the board.
I really like the speed from Pads just to commit up the wall for that one, because it kind of keeps everybody's eyes glued on him. And Loris Raptor just going to...
Well, you got to get this ball out of your half now. As Pads went for the soft touch, tried to get it over to Mate, but wasn't enough power. And now Salford draw right through them. Cood puts it in, and Salford up 3-1.
I think Cood pulled the string on Loris Raptor here, up, and then saw Loris Raptor go a little too high, rotated all the way under.
And it's that kind of positioning for Kit. I think that they might know that they're pushing a little too far forward. This one for Salford, that one in. Cood getting the first.
A massive dunk. Look at this. Jiggy gets the reset, has to recover quickly to actually block it into the box. The double
by Brett, Tubb coming in to help out as well. Nitrous peeling off the play as Mercy has to try and drop that to Brett. It's a giveaway, and Guerin will take it. The first goal for the Rebels since their third goal in a losing effort yesterday.
Yeah, that'll feel so damn good to get that goal on the broadcast.
Couldn't get around on the shot. Reaction just not quite there for the Paladins. Now Mercy coming on here. His shot goes in behind, and Mercy ties the game.
That's a big response as well. So much time on the defensive end, but Portsmouth come forward once, and tick-tock, it's Mercy o'clock. He gets the equalizer. It is all still tied up here in game one. We jump back in to the action.
I was talking to one of the organizers yesterday. They said they order about 40 of those things just in case. UNLV scoring right off the restart as Guerin reclaims the lead for the Rebels.
You just can't give this man the shot. He's not gonna miss.
Escapes unharmed. 7 seconds now. Mercy into the zone. Psycho couldn't get a touch. Now he does, and he'll score off of Tubb to tie it.
1 second on the clock. Portsmouth, it was unconventional, it was improvised, but it's caught UNLV off guard and
to the Nittany Lions.
And that was a worrying one as well. That was their second overtime loss all season long, and it's gonna be another one. UNLV off the rebound, out in front, and it's Nitrous with the winner.
Yeah, this is a recipe for disaster when Psycho is just...
Maybe he put right, but UNLV with their first game on the board all tournament long, that has got to feel great.
Oh, the shot coming in here. There is Psycho getting it started again for the Paladins.
And of course, he's in the last year of his computing degree, and he's not going to go out just like that. He heard us a bit.
Tov try to follow this up himself, and Mercy's got the clear away. So Nitrous is called into action to keep the attack alive. There it is for Tov. Bouncer gets by Psycho, and we're tied.
It's a fantastic pace and shot. You see him go up for it, and the defenders just fall like confetti in his wake. Past all three of them.
Defender sitting on the goal line at the mercy of the shooter. Unfortunately, the shot not placed as well as it could have been. Here comes Guerin as UNLV breaks downfield, and they score first off the restart again.
And that simple counterattack, I mean, Psycho faked out tough. I mean, we can say Guerin got the goal, but...
realized as quickly as he would have liked. Mercy now having to turn around here with about 20 seconds left. Nitrous to intercept. Everybody forward, nobody's home, and Nitrous will put it home.
And it's easy as well. He makes it look so mechanically clean. Portsmouth getting a little desperate. Those aggressive challenges in the midfield.
Threatening at the net. Feels like it's more of a pedestrian attack, almost like they're just throwing a couple of token challenges, trying to keep him honest. And then Nitrous caught him sleeping.
And look at that punch of a goal from Nitrous, trying to punch his ticket to the lower finals. A haymaker in the midfield, and Bread.
The center ball is available, but everybody's back so far. Either they're recovering from a demo or they're trying to get boost. And Tov needs no recovery at all. Lands the double tap. Bang, bang. UNLV in front by 2.
And on the day of obligation, out from the shadows.
Support from their respective schools. As Tov's shot, or Tov's challenge, almost led to another goal.
That's in.
And then Tov will score on the counter. They came so close, Dialecta. You saw it off the crossbar. And then this has to be heartbreaking.
You just cannot defend Tov right now. I ain't got nothing to say about this. You see the mid-boost cheat. They are desperate right now. And yeah, they just could concede another. It is falling apart for the European champions.
Yeah, this is where a team's going to start to pad their stats a little bit. Guerin adding his 4th goal. You got
Calix racing out. He's just going to let that ball sail by the corner. Valleyfield will get another quick clear for them. Quick demo to go around the box.
No
Tokyo
way.
scores first.
All right, I was going to say, okay, Tokyo and Vegas, I was calling this as the broken game, right? Yesterday, the angle, as they were going up against the high opposition, it's the broken angle.
Midfield. You see him taking that advanced position. Even Calix not rotating back until the last moment. And can't get the touch. It doesn't matter if you rotate back. You gotta make contact with the ball.
Jorby, I almost don't want to watch this replay. This is a rough one, and we're gonna change. Oh, we're gonna change the perspective. It's Calix, it's Hartman who just goes a little
Backboard defense good enough for Hamburg. Broken, unable to make contact, and it did freeze Hamburg on the line, and it might actually give Valleyfield a goal. Tokyo scores off the tactical whiff.
Assists all day long for Valleyfield as well. The setup from Vegas right here. Broken actually had the initial touch on it, and shots on goal were relatively even when we looked at the stats for game number 1. While it felt like it was all Valleyfield, especially given the 2 shots that they had, and Tokyo with the follow-up. Tokyo, where were you yesterday?
He's showing up today. That one high off the backboard, and again, Hartman caught on the back wall, really awkward to make a save when you're just sitting in the middle of that back wall and you can't generate any kind of momentum. So it's 2 times now Hamburg have been awkward, but they finally pick up their first goal. MJzo with the score.
MJ has locked one in, and there's still 3 minutes on the clock, Jorby. Plenty of time for Hamburg to recuperate on well from Hamburg, where they used half their tank of boost and didn't even get the connection on the ball. Oh my gosh, that's it. Hartman got the first one. 4 seconds, baby. That's all it takes.
Calix is very thankful for Hartman's presence here. Gets up and timing a little off on that one from Calix, but he got the bump anyway. It's game over.
That we have seen in this season. not going to be able to make a play off of that one. Broken very far back, actually, but he's going to be able to save this one. It does hit the crossbar. The follow-up comes through, and Hartman puts another on board for Hamburg.
Great placement here by Hartman. Calix gets it set up, and you see the defense, they freeze. Broken and Vegas, they didn't know who was going to go for that ball, and they shaded it. It's gone a little differently. See how they can respond. They do a quick pass in the midfield. Starting to press, actually, all three. They get the opening on the board, and Broken puts in the first goal.
Oh, beautiful speed on that as well. The redirects are something to behold from Valleyfield.
Nice on the rebound. You see them again. MJzo got harassed in net. So he was trying to get positioning. Gonna be tough to beat. One touch, two touches, a third, maybe no, taken away, but the rebound is clear. The shot's on target. Goal!
And again, we see a member in the defensive box causing disruption on the defenders. Broken recognizes there's a shot opportunity here, so he goes to
Tokyo to get it downfield. Hartman looking for Calix, maybe on the wing. He's got the reset. Calix off the post and in! Hamburg deliver another creative play.
Watch this stall from Vegas, who realizes in slow motion, I'm sure, exactly what is about to happen. Vegas says, I can't forward.
I was going to say, when Calix and MJzo were shading the ball, and they're like, who's going for it? I still don't know if that was intentional or not.
Yeah.
But that next one was definitely from Hartman. And Calix just whips one from the side. Look at him go.
And again, this is Valleyfield having defensive positioning and not really knowing what to do. Broken ends up going too far forward.
Bumped off that challenge too, and that has been the difference for me. Is besides the creativity from Hamburg, it's the challenge game. Valleyfield aren't winning those challenges as handily.
There it is.
But when Broken is hitting the shot like that in the top shelf, it's looking good.
And it's another assist play that we see coming through. A beautiful clear coming out of Broken. Tokyo tries to follow it up, but the distraction that Tokyo caused.
Advanced position on defense. People a little bit of a better spot when you've got two guys back, but they got another clear out and just missed the redirect. It's still off the post and in. MJzo picks up one for the team.
All right, how many points did Hamburg put on in games 1 and 2? They currently have 5 goals right now. Valleyfield's defense has as well coming out of Hamburg. They created a little bit of a blockade there, putting bumper to bumper, and that would have, or could have potentially been a game changer on the other side. Calix says, let's put some nails in the coffin for Valleyfield. Only 51 seconds, 3 points down.
Given a free try at it, a good catch and flick, really easily done. Barn taken away.
I was gonna say, if you're a true believer, someone's like, it's possible, right? The tie is possible. I don't know if I'm a true believer on this one. Especially not with that. 7 now. Calix, oh my gosh, popping off.
That's a nice one from Calix. This time he's got all the space, gets underneath on the reset. I don't even know if he got the reset.
Is what I just saw there in the numbers. There's no way that was the case, but Hamburg, as we say in Valleyfield, they don't want to be outshined that much. Tokyo, first 3 seconds. Last game it was 4 seconds. This game, it's a 1-up.
And a quick pause into slow-mo, figure out what exactly happened. Started pushing the nose on them a little bit more, but it was those challenges that got Valleyfield the advantage over them. A long clear for Hamburg, right into the net. Calix throws it long field.
Wow, I need a slow motion replay. Literally 1/4 all the way to the
He knew he had to hit the left side of the net. Calix had about half of it covered, but he ripped it so wide. And that was an opportunity for Valleyfield, but they just gave it up in front of the box. Hartman scores again.
2 down for Hamburg. Now consider, before we have that quick break, Valleyfield was like, hey, we got a great start to this game. We got a goal in the first 3. Continues to look cleaner and cleaner.
I am starting to get worried for Valleyfield. As you see that confidence bristling in Hamburg. That shot off the bar and in. Broken nails that one.
I want to see this one again. It does come off the top bar. Calix really trying to navigate this one out, but the assist plays are what are working well. That means Valleyfield has the upper hand on this. Broken with an attempted redirect. Calix interrupts that one. Stalled in the midfield line. Broken gets another shot on goal, and it's tied up with 3 minutes on the clock.
Broken's just sitting down there waiting for something to happen, but this play, all thanks to Tokyo, setting up Broken for that play. Completely stunned.
Miraculous. This would be normally weeks worth of notes for any other teams, but these players on stage are finding their groove, and that's going to be one from Tokyo, the slow roll, and MJ was a good attempt.
Big 50 there from Tokyo. Calix, again, have to manage that ball in the corner. He ends up giving up the touch, and then Hartman whiffing off the back wall, creates
out of that demo, put him in the perfect position to redirect that one to the left-hand side of the goal line. The rest of Valleyfield able to kind of improve their positioning. Tokyo finds another shot. Hartman tries to get the touch, but it's in the bottom right 90.
He just couldn't catch up to it in time. It was a little bit faster on the play. Tokyo puts it on the far side. Hartman does get a piece.
Quintessence, but still no follow-up coming in from Berlin. And once again, Stockton, really their only choice in a lot of these plays, just to throw it downfield. Tigre off of Busty and in. You can see how happy Berlin are. They take game one.
That had to have been the most stressful 10 minutes and 28 seconds in game one sitting on the main stage. But nice some of those losses, because the teams they would beat would almost always be teams that were above them in the record. When you play those quality teams and you win, then sometimes you get the goal as Drip picks up the first of game two.
Well, this was the guy that the desk was pointing out. They wanted Drip to step up, and this was a great challenge there from Busty, forcing Quint to just kind of go down, and Stockton were able to...
on the kickoff, actually winning the cheat up there. Giving control back to Stockton. Here he comes. Oh, misses the double, but the goal still comes. Drip gets his second.
And now the offense is rolling for Stockton, and it's this man behind the ball, Top Cheese, to beat the first man and keeping it on the goal line, keeping it dangerous, and Drip with the follow.
Couldn't create those pressure opportunities with high quality shots. I still think if the accuracy is a little better for him, maybe it'll get better, but Top Cheese has something to say about it. Stockton score first.
Well, there's a reason he's first in the CRL in shots per game at 4, and he just creates them out of nowhere, and it's that speed that
there, but he still had a defender. It was kind of rough. He didn't have the boost to kind of wrap around it, and the speed was going to be hard.
The preset here from Top Cheese to the right corner. It's 2-0 Stockton.
Oh, this is so clean from Top Cheese. Gets the pop-up. What are you going to do? You're watching him. See you later.
Oh, man.
Got it right off his bumper.
Clear, because Berlin, again, you saw that perfect rotation every single touch. There was a Berlin player there to stop Stockton's out. A second touch here from Nagflow will put Berlin in right behind Stockton.
Not quite over yet. Nagflow puts this one on his back. Nice little touch to keep it close and force Drip into an awkward situation. Nagflow wants the control. He's looked good in this series. Setting up for Tigre. Got the 50 underneath, and he's got him beat, and Stockton got the lead.
How did he do that? How did he come out on top in that exchange? What a challenge, and the second touch to beat the last man. Top Cheese can do it all, and he's put whatever and play great online, but when you fly out and you come to a stage like this and keep performing, that's when it matters, and that's an open net for Nagflow. Berlin able to tie it up.
It's exactly how you respond to a great play from Top Cheese. Look at Quintessence get under this flip reset, beat Drip to the ball, forces Top Cheese, who was already floating down from the back wall, and
Berlin to keep this one in the attack.
He was just swinging his sword left and right there. I wasn't sure he was ever going to lose a 50 again, but oh no, they got caught up.
Oh, he put it in.
Drip, not how you want to touch it.
Wow, another big long clear coming up for Berlin. We've seen a few of these get over the head of the last man of Stockton. Again off target, but Drip.
He's got another one, 2 touches, but nobody's following it up quickly from Stockton. No one really expecting that touch.
Awkward.
Popped up. Oh my goodness, it's off the post.
Top Cheese!
He does it again.
How does he make it work? Every time for Stockton, he's got to come up huge.
He's magical.
And he does it again. It's the
great opportunity. The counterattack right now coming in for Salford.
And Cobb at least bought some time for St. Clair defense to get reestablished. That's a great pass to Cobb. And at the top, St. Clair, the first goal.
Absolutely beautiful play coming out as Jay takes this one back the other way. Says, Comp, I'll leave it up for you right in the midfield.
Took Northwood to a game 5. Now, who knows how seriously they take these teams, but St. Clair want that second goal. Comp setting it up in front of the net. That's a tough angle. And Jay executes.
That was absolutely nutty coming from Jay. How was he able to angle this one in? Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. As Jiggy barely missing it.
Goals are just going to power them up even more. As we look at this is Jiggy with a response. Double commit. St. Clair, though, is not in front of the net, but it doesn't matter. Arden still gets it.
Yeah, it seemed like a little bit of miscommunication coming in from the St. Clair side right there as Comp and Jay both ended up going for it, and that means nobody's going to be there to stop Arden from being able to put that one in. Arden's going to just clear this one out yet again, but you can see right now St. Clair, they are coming out strong on the attack, but that is what can happen if you come out a little bit too strong, you overcommit, you leave your goal wide open, and Salford made him pay for it.
It's about time that Salford just showed signs.
Listen, right now is definitely the time to strike. I mean, Salford seems like they're playing a little bit on their heels. They're a little bit lax right now. They're trying to play safe. That might come back to bite him, and it does, as Jay is going to be able to punch one home, and we got ourselves a tie game.
They are fired up and ready to go. That was Comp 2 beating... I'm not sure who that was to do so. The way that Salford just dominate the air as well. Still hoping to clear this up. Comp with a good challenge. Steals the ball away. Turns it on his head. A missed touch will cost the overtime. St. Clair for the series point.
That is having
the ice that they spoke about earlier as Comp able to have a beautiful angle right there. Coming in from Comp, and that's what you want to see, is players being able to react like that, because shots like that was an absolute beamer coming to the net. So, oh my goodness! Comp able to air dribble it past everybody and put St. Clair up. What are we witnessing?
I can't even believe
what?
The reset.
The flip reset. Real quick. St. Clair feeling good. They're up 1-0. They're vibing.
How much you vibing for? Here's the response. Up for 90. Who's dancing now?
Jiggy said, "You gotta dance. I gotta dance. We can both have fun out here on the benches." Jiggy right now able to answer back in extremely quick fashion. This game right here is match right now.
Salford just got a few inches into the blue zone, and St. Clair send them packing right back, just like Comp does again. 2-1, St. Clair.
Comp right now is doing it all. This is what we're talking about when we say ice in the veins. 1-1, I score those easy all day.
A few pop-ups, few 50s, and a good clear from Salford is all that matters. Jiggy to the corner, Arton there. Everyone from Salford on the right side just bullying St. Clair out of the way. Tie game.
That's what you want to see, is Good's able to put that one in. An absolutely great play coming out, as that was just a misread right there by St. Clair. The demo coming out.
About execution. Jiggy leading that way. Salford just trying to break through the mold. Jay with the challenge, bounces above Arton and gets into the net.
Absolutely incredible right there by Jay. These are the type of incredible plays that you want to see. Lee said, you know what? Got to take this one right off the ground, right over Arton's head. He's not even going to have a chance.
That's it. I know the desk was all about UNLV, but I don't know if I really want to count them out. Although I got so close in front of the net, bullying UNLV back. Penn State with the first goal.
Yeah, you're right. Don't count Penn State out just yet. They're already starting off with some early offensive pressure. You see Tough in a really uncomfortable spot, tries to get that out. Hasn't necessarily been something, that has been strongly lived here from UNLV. They can't really keep up the possession too well. They've been giving away the ball a lot, and Cam Bam gets a clean shot, puts it into the top left corner.
Cam Bam, thank you, ma'am. That is all I gotta say. Penn State are looking so good in this game one, and no one home.
UNLV getting a lot of demos and bumps there in the mid. It just seems like once the ball gets kind of past the midfield line, Penn State are on full. I mean, they're full. They're there. There's someone back, except for that one. That's a bit of own goal city.
Oh no.
I believe so.
Let's watch it. Garen,
That one will get sent to midfield, and you see a 50 come out, but not the best place for UNLV. They try to get another pass through. That shot, top left from Nitrous, and UNLV tie up the game.
And they tie it up within 15 seconds. Look at the dribble in midair. Tough touches. He goes to the midfield, and then Nitrous beats Penn. Won't let it happen. UNLV still follow up. Great setup there from Nitrous. UNLV not wanting to push up. Maybe a second time for Pop. And the bang, and Garrett gets it. Overtime broken. UNLV take game one.
Look at Tough with the setup here. Takes his time. He's going for the bump on Cam Bam and leaves the shot.
It's been an issue for both teams at this point. Only a couple minutes gone by. Still time to clean it up. That's when the pressure's really starting to mount, and Tough with the shot. What a placement. UNLV in the driver's seat.
It's a floater of a shot, but it's exactly what they need. Tough, great catch, and just pulls the trigger. Tries to waste.
They're going to stay that way. It's about taking this away from Garen and Brand. It gets past him, and UNLV want to make the most out of it.
Can he get back in time? You weren't expecting that from that 50. I saw this one. It's a great chance from Garen. You see Kareem trying to get back, using the speed flip, trying to get another chance. A shot put on from Nitrous. The follow-up will be off, and Penn State will have to try again. They're running out of time. They need this shot, and Brand will put it in, giving them a goal difference with 35 seconds left.
What a clear, and it was about time. Starts with Brandon, and this passes, or it gets to maybe the final game. This is the decider for the second seed and a spot going to Championship Sunday. It's off the back wall. Nitrous with the follow-up. No one's home. UNLV with the first goal.
And look at UNLV go. Tov, a great beat. The defense struggling in the back, and Nitrous says, I'm just going to place this. You got
Penn State, but it's can you get the equalizer? Seems like for Penn State, gets away from them at the last seconds of the game. A shot, and Kareem can't get there. 2-0 UNLV.
And you can see Garen. He's feeling it right now too. I mean, this is a great pass straight to him, puts it right behind the defense. Kareem trying. As the time ticks down, they are moving their way forward into the playoff bracket. That clear is gonna do it The ball will hit the back of the net, and UNLV, they're going to take this series in a sweep.
And even through, we got another kickoff, but what's really kicking off is that UNLV have to face Northwood.
The tide of the Valleyfield comeback today.
Game number 1 is definitely going to set the stage for how this series goes. I can't even finish a sentence because Potty comes out swinging.
Wow, that's just a sick pinch. Doesn't even hesitate, jumps straight for it. And you can't
on Potty, who from Talacto, of course, who is our EU cast or the EU representative that we have here. No way! I can't finish the sentence here. Come on, guys.
Not allowed to have any opinions, bring up anything relevant. We're just going to score goals. Huge dunk from Vegas.
And the reversal, it's not an open net, though. Once again, K3 comes in clutch on the defensive side. Can he transition it? He doesn't get the following touch, but Dews is going to, and the tie is broken.
Thought this one was going to be a broken play with the miss from K3 here with the second touch, but came off the wall, smashes broken to the floor, and Dews, thank you very much.
A K3 play. Instead, it turned into the K3 disruption. Now we're going to see if Valleyfield can snap back as quickly as they did against the first. And oh my! All right, see, this is the opposite of a caster curse. I don't think I've experienced this before in my life, Chiefs.
You wield great and terrible power, Jolly.
It's a big responsibility, I'll tell you that.
He's going to be stuck in that net. Has to have a lot of time bought for him from Broken in Vegas, and Dews has a chance, but he doesn't have any options out in the midfield. This one's going to ricochet off the backboard, though. Potty going to come back and drill one top right.
It's these upper 90 shots that are coming in clutch right now for Keele. Valleyfield not really able to get the momentum. They're either hanging on the goals per game of the rest of his team on average. Same with the rest of the stats. He tops pretty much all of them. Ooh, and there's a beautiful save from Tokyo. Oh, it doesn't matter, though. K3 will lock it in. Back-to-back.
Punished with the weak touch from Vegas, was kind of stuck in the net with not a lot of boost, was trying to get it all the way out to the corner, just didn't come off with enough
power. Can't follow that one up either.
It's a difficult plays to make for the Keele defense on rotation, but I don't know if it's really going to matter with only 40 left. Indeed, Dews is going to come right through everybody. 5-2, you can write game 1 off. Keele going to throw away Valleyfield after an intense first couple minutes of the game. You have a team like Valleyfield who can press as hard as they do.
And that's a really good point, too, because you're bringing up Broken and his ability to follow up on a lot of these plays. And it's coming. It's the power is here. The power exists, all right? Broken in the follow-ups. That's what I was going to say, is there's not a lot of space, right? They've been very...
Valleyfield also has pretty solid defensive structure and support from whoever's on the ball.
And a lot of these times, too... Oh, what a shot! Broken! What was that?
Just came in out of the midfield, took a little bit of a risk. Vegas here is stuck in the midfield, has to rotate back, but he realizes he's going to beat
Valleyfield. When you say Keele looks like they've got more control of the ball, right? They've got better possession. Valleyfield doesn't necessarily have to look at it as, what are we doing?
What?
No way! Come on! That was just silly. I honestly didn't think that was going to happen.
What's going on? Okay, Broken goes out to grab some booze. Oh, and the awkward half flip, and okay.
But we're looking for these big, strong clears that can't be countered at the midfield.
Yep. Waste time, the long clear game, or the soft dribble. Got to make him come get it. May work out. Tokyo takes his time in the corner here. Is going to weave his way through everybody.
And he just bounces this off the bumper of Dews. Says, thank you very much for being a wall to provide me a little bit of counterbalance.
They don't give up a counterattack to Keele for free. More focused on possession than trying to score, and Broken's just going to pop one off the wall. Everybody's going to miss. That is punishment 101.
And I just said no double commits from Keele, but watch this setup. Both Dews and Potty, they 180, and they both move forward to the ball.
Real tough reads, over shoulder, on the backboard. Some scary touches required. Here's a pass down to Broken, and that was it. He's actually going to get back to it. 2-0 for Valleyfield.
Oh, this is pretty. This is highlight reel worthy. If I'm one of these players, this is going in the books. The double touch from Broken, and you can...
At the top of the goal. K3 just trying to find a way to poke it down the seam. He's actually through everybody. K3 into the right-hand side. Keele is going to fight their way back.
I actually thought this was a Valleyfield goal. I thought it was going to be a Valleyfield goal, and that's what happens when you are coming out with a lot of heat behind their hits.
Nice catch from Dews. A little dicey there in the midfield. Going for the bump, and he will turn it in himself. Dews transitions end-to-end, coast-to-coast. And they will open up the scoring for Keele.
Beautiful pop. The timing on that is all it took for Keele to put one on the board. And hey, this is it. No more match points, right? This is a best of one at this point, and Keele has at least got enough.
That might be 2.
Oh my God!
Huge pass play from Keele. Potty able to snipe this one. K3 dumped off the wall. Tokyo thinking it was going to roll up. Instead, it bounces out. Allows this point here in Game 5, and you're still looking for your first one.
Still more than half the match in regulation. Right, coming through here. Oh my God! Hey, you know, still
half the match.
Still half the match, but it's 3-0 now.
It's not looking good. Potty with a beauty. 3 misses as well, and that's why Broken's not flying for it, because why would they?
That's an unfortunate transition right there.
Oh, they might get it.
Oh, they're going to get that one in. All right, point on the board for Valleyfield. It's Broken coming through for his team. Just under a minute, though.
What a touch from Vegas out of the corner, driving all the way back. I think that caught everybody for a loop. Deuce was at least a bailout for Keele. That might just be it. Thrown in, broken up one more time. Valleyfield could not break him down. Dumped into the middle again. Then with 12 seconds, you've got one chance if you're Valleyfield.
45 seconds, though, and they've been able to sink in 2 goals. They have 12 more on docket. That Valleyfield right here, right now, to not get knocked out of the elimination rounds. 10 seconds, Vegas trying to make the shot! No way! No way!
You gotta be kidding me! Pop straight up, they go for the aggressive cheat-up option on Keele.
Coming out from Tokyo, might allow Broken to get a bit of a transition here, taking it up and around the corner. Potty tries to turn it away. Tokyo's right behind him.
Some opportunities. It's just not there for them. Top Cheese with Drip running to his left. He's up. He's a decoy for Bussy, and it works out perfectly for the Ospreys.
And look at this. Top Cheese with the carry. I mean, it's a good 54. Drip misses, but everybody was playing high. They need so.
We saw it especially with UNLV a couple of times in their win that got them into the playoff bracket. As Top Cheese looking to open it up now. Drip is there, and it's 2-0.
Oh boy, and now it's back-to-back scoring. Here we go. Stockton may have found the answer here. Look at this simple touch from Top Cheese. It's an open look at the net. Bussy could have went for it, but
to line up, and Roz just barely got there along the crossbar for the save that at least keeps Oakland alive in this game. And a big win from JQ. He got it.
It was close. It was close. It was on target. Good follow-up there from JQ to bring Oakland back into the game. He gets a really big beat, has low boost, but has a good read on where the
seemingly nobody waiting. Top Cheese a little late to the play, and Oakland might be able to make something out of this if not for the efforts of Bussy.
Yeah, low boost there too.
Oh, he's
not going to be able to get there in time. JQ a little too late, and Stockton picked the pockets of Oakland.
Yeah, we talk about maybe Oakland needing one good challenge to break Stockton's defense.
It's a fragile 1-goal lead when you're playing a team like Oakland. J-Wiz, no, I thought it was a free ball. He took the bait and he got punished. It's going to be Drip putting in the 2nd goal for Stockton.
Low-hanging fruit, and it got yoinked away. Drip. Long bomb, 2-0.
Takes out 2. Drip's going to play this one high, not going to be able to follow it up though. And Oakland will try for a counterattack. A minute remaining, and JQ does find the back of the net.
Hey, they'll take it any way they can get it, right? This is about the same time they scored to get within 1 last time. Just on the other side of the
all the way back downfield. It's a minute remaining. Oakland have to keep the confidence up when they drive downfield. Here's the chance here for Top Cheese. Shot, it's in! Stockton take a lead 3-1.
And it's such a relief to see that shot go exactly where it needed to go. So many players we've seen this weekend will just go, all right, I'll just wait.
Stockton with a clean start. But again, can't let the foot off the gas. J-Cube's gonna find one for Oakland, and this time they score first.
And a little more subdued than before. Like, you know, we saw when things got going for seconds into a game means nothing. They've got to put together the full 5 minutes before they can get really amped up. They have to stop Drip here, and they can't!
Look at that from Drip. You see the confidence, too, in the cams. He gets the free space, says, oh, I got this all day. Musty time right over JQ.
Musty had the ball taken away, but it's given right back to Drip. Drip. Maybe the last guy they want to see on the ball. Got a demo. Bussy scores!
Here we go. Stockton turning things up here. You see Drip. Everyone talks about, oh, how's Drip going to play? Well, he's having a real good game here.
A little too far. But they still have possession. I mean, they'll take this as Oakland has to burn a lot of boost just to get to the ball. Roz.
That's open. That's open.
Drip is there. And the legend continues for Drip, his 4th goal of the series.
You see this touch out, Roz in a tough spot. That's a really hard read to make off the ceiling and the corner there.
Just inside 3 minutes left. Roz is waiting for a misplay. None coming from top G's. Jay Wismont got beat. So too did the entire Oakland defense.
And we've seen this happen time and time again. We saw it happen in game 2. Jay Wiz goes up for something as last man back. He gets beat out, and it's a clear lane for